The following broadcast is brought to you by Public House Media. Hi everybody, welcome to the Public House, presented by Public House Media. I'm Baxter Colburn, joined alongside my good co-host and lifelong best friend, or the one man that knows how to put me in my place in a matter of about 5 seconds, Landy Godines. A very good day to you, Landy. Welcome to the Public House, sir.
Hi. How's everybody doing?
A man of a few words, but also a man of a lot of words all at the same time. You'll find that out, I'm sure, very quickly.
Yes.
Maybe not, depending on how quickly he decides to talk or not. But anyway, it is the Public House, the show that promises to be edgy, opinionated, and downright uncomfortable sometimes, because the Public House is the place where people like Landy and I, and you, the listener, can come and we can talk about things that are going on not only in just the entertainment world, not only in the travel world, and the political, around just literally anything. We can come to a common place, we can sit across the table from each other, and we can look at each other, Landy, and say, what the hell is going on with this world? Like, seriously, like, there's a lot of stuff that's just going on, and it's just strange and bizarre.
Sometimes I just lay at night and I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Something like that. Yes. What a wonderful world. Something like that, basically. Yes, it is a wonderful world, though. But before we get into everything, we do want to remind you guys to make sure to go over to Public House Media's Facebook page. Just search for Public House Media. You can also go into their website, thephmedia.com, find information about our show, find out the little bios about Landy and I, and the full range of shows that Public House Media has at their disposal. Our show does come out on Wednesdays, so make sure to find it here on Spreaker.com, on thephmedia.com, and on iTunes. Make sure you rate, make sure you subscribe, because if you don't, Landy will find you, and he will make you get attacked by his little dog and just get licked in the face until you just eventually just completely fall on the ground in hysterics. Right?
I know I just giggled there, but yes, I will.
Yes, I mean, how big is Cece? Cece's like 3 pounds, 4 pounds, like just this tiny little fuzzball.
4.5 pounds,
something like that.
4.5 pounds, but hey, she will eat you alive.
She will. You will not stand a single chance, and you will just be done. But so yeah, that's the punishment if you do not rate and subscribe to our show on iTunes or Apple Podcasts, I guess, depending on what you say. Can that be the first thing we talk about? Is it iTunes or is it Apple Podcasts? Because I know that, I mean, that's like, you and I grew up on iTunes, but people are nowadays like, yes, it's Apple Podcasts. I'm like, you got to go through iTunes to get to Apple Podcasts.
That is very true. So let's just call it iTunes.
Yeah. Just iTunes. We all know what we mean. I mean, it's not like, kids.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's not like my 9-month-old son is like yelling at me, be like, "Dad, it's Apple Podcast." Like, I've got years before. I will adapt the Apple Podcast language later on in life if I need to, but for right now, it's iTunes.
The translation is there. Everybody knows. So
exactly. The words are basically synonymous. But speaking of words, we're going to get to a fun segment later on in the show where we have a segment called Words That Sound Like Bad Words, but are actually good, depending on your definition, I guess. We have a couple of words we're going to share with you, and we encourage you to send us your supposed words that sound like they're bad words, but are actually good. I know Landy's on Twitter. I'm on Twitter. Facebook, I mean, you can email us. There's a lot of different ways to get at us. I'm at Baxter Colburn on Twitter. What are you, at Public Landy or Landy Public, or what are you on Twitter?
I think it's at Landy Public, yes.
At Landy Public, Landy, for those that are trying to decide where to put the lays.
No, sorry. It's at Public Landy. There we
Public go. Landy, there we go. Find him on Twitter. Find me on Twitter if you are so inclined. You can also email pubhousemedia@gmail.com for anything, and the guys and gals over at Public House Media will get you your information over to us so we can answer your questions. So, but we'll get to that in just a little bit. So, Landy, we have stuff from the entertainment world tonight. I feel like this is going to predominantly be the main talking points from some of the things that we have going on. Some people might say this is political. Some people might say it's not, but have you heard about what's been going on with Taylor Swift and her butt?
Oh dear God! Why are we talking about Taylor Swift's butt?
Exactly. There's really no reason we should be talking about this. I'm a married man. You're a I don't know what you are. Anyway,
Hey.
you're hanging around. You're hanging around, but there's a really strange thing. If you haven't, have you heard about this thing? It's really weird.
I read the article, right? I guess some DJ David Mueller,
Yes,
allegedly grabbed her butt, and I just don't understand how this is news. It's just because it's Taylor Swift. That's
it
why.
is. Well, that's the thing. I mean, we live in a society nowadays where if President Trump or Taylor Swift or LeVar Ball in the sports world or LeBron James or like there's the Kardashians, there's like this short list of like if 5 to 10 people, no matter what they say or do, it is always news. It's like, oh, Taylor Swift just bought a thing of Tic Tacs at the local grocery store. Somebody write an article. Like that's the world we live in nowadays.
I bought Tic Tacs.
Well, I sure as hell didn't see any articles on Apple News or Apple Podcasts or wherever the Apple is nowadays.
In the tree. They're always in the tree.
Always in the tree. Apple's always watching. Either way, so for those that don't know about this, though, yes, as Landy so eloquently said, DJ David Mueller apparently went for got a little handsy with Taylor Swift during a photo op a couple of years ago. This wasn't like yesterday or the day before. This has been apparently a couple of years ago. And Taylor Swift apparently is coming after David Mueller, but she wants $1 and some respect out of DJ from the DJ in this butt grabbing case. $1. Taylor Swift, who could literally burn this guy to the ground, is asking for $1, which makes me ask the question, Landy, did this butt grab actually happen? Because she said it happened. He said it didn't. The guy's girlfriend that was with him said it didn't happen. Is it Taylor Swift's word against two people, especially the alleged grabber? I mean, I'm confused on this.
There's always two sides to every story, and really with Taylor Swift, I don't believe it. That's the thing. It's
you don't believe Taylor Swift, or you don't believe the DJ?
I don't believe any of the story, really. It's just publicity stunt.
How many times have you posed for a picture with a female, Landy, and accidentally, made a little swipe up the back, basically? Like, honestly, like I've accidentally done it.
It's possible.
Yeah, even to my own wife sometimes. Not that I'm not allowed to grab my wife's butt, but you get what I'm saying, though. Like, as I'm like moving my hand, like, your hands are at your side. Okay, you're gonna bring your hands up to like put them around the back or whatever. You sometimes accidentally graze the person's butt. It happens. Like,
yes,
that's probably what happened in the situation. And I think Taylor Swift is completely off her rocker.
There you go. I agree with that. It happens pretty much mostly every time I do it, but
yeah. Well,
it's a different story. Exactly. True. It's like it takes a while for my hands to just like get up there. So
yeah, this is weird. I mean, for those that know, David Mueller originally sued her, claiming that she defamed him by saying he groped her rear end. So this DJ David Mueller is just trying to get some respect back. And it's kind of strange, though, too. I don't know if you saw the picture back in 2013 where the Taylor Swift is obviously very close to the girl. David's hand, I don't know where David's hand is. I don't know if he almost looks like he's trying to grab her thigh, not even her butt, honestly. Like, it looks like the trajectory of where his arm is reaching to where his hand might actually be. I don't even think he's reaching for a butt. That's like upper thigh, basically, like back upper thigh. It's weird. It's really weird.
I'm looking at it right now, and I'm just like, what? How? Maybe that's when he was lifting up his hand to put it under her waist, and that's just how it looks.
I mean,
just that snap.
Yeah, that is very possible. I don't know. Let us know what you think. Are you hashtag Team Taylor, or are you hashtag Team David, or just hashtag Shut Up Taylor Swift? I don't know. There's a lot of hashtags, a lot of teams you could be on, I guess. I personally think this is ridiculous, especially the fact that she's suing for $1. Why are we doing this? I mean, you're a celebrity. I feel like people have accidentally or purposely groped or done other random things to you, and we haven't heard a lawsuit come out about it. Suddenly, this DJ, she needs to sue and get $1 and some respect. How does one serve respect in the court of law, Landy? I don't know how that works.
I guess she's looking for an apology or just a public admission. I don't know what she's trying to look for this, but respect in a court of law, that's not a thing that they do.
Speaking of things that people do or should not be doing, we've obviously know that the Obamas are enjoying their free time now that they don't have to be the first family anymore. President Obama's gotten very good at his golfing game. His daughters have become a little bit more hot news. Obviously, as they continue to get older, they continue to be able to participate in new and exciting things.
Yay!
Apparently, is it... I'm going to butcher her name. Is it Malia? Or Malia?
Malia, yeah.
Malia Obama was at Lollapalooza, and there has been videos saying that she was very dazed and she had to get carted out of the music fest in Chicago. There was no clear decidement how much time had elapsed between the video and the other footage that we saw of her rocking out to the Killers. But for what we understand, this is typical from the oldest Obama girl, from her getting busted at other high school parties and other kinds of things like that. But she doesn't have the Secret Service anymore. I mean, she does. I guess you get that small detail, but getting carted out of a music festival at the age of 19, is this a good move? Is this a bad move? Is this trashy? Where do you fall in this one, Landy?
She's just having fun. She's having fun. I don't know why she is acting so crazy. Hopefully she hasn't done any weird drugs, or maybe she's just drank too much alcohol.
It's Lollapalooza. I mean, it's anytime there's a music festival, I feel like there's got to be something there.
Of course.
I mean, come on. You're 19. You're legal to do certain things. You're not still legal to be doing other things. What were you doing at 19 years old, Landy? You were doing all kinds of frivolous activities, I'm sure.
I am not going to reveal that on the radio, but yes.
I think it would be better radio if you did.
For pretty much things like her, but mine didn't get caught on camera. So
true. Or you found those set cameras and burned them.
There you go, and killed them. So it's okay. It's okay.
Rest in peace, George.
Yeah.
Strange. So, I mean, I don't think we need to worry too much about this. And the fact, once again, it falls under her what is news, what isn't news. The fact that we've had two conversations already, one about Taylor Swift's butt for $1.
Yes.
And Malia Obama getting carried out of Lollapalooza.
Mm-hmm.
This is a sad state of affairs.
It is.
I mean, if this is news nowadays, I guess. I mean, what was this world coming to?
The entertainment industry is taking over pretty much.
It is
the news.
That's because you said what it is, though. It's entertainment. I would rather. I mean, if I had a choice between finding out more and more about North Korea and testing more missiles, or one of the Obama girls getting carried out of Lollapalooza, I'm going to read the Lollapalooza article. Like, I would rather find out about that, because society doesn't want to deal with the pending apocalypse, basically.
We have different interests, Baxter, but okay.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I live in Korea, okay? I need to know what's going on.
South Korea, by the way. South Korea, let's just get that on the record.
South Korea, guys.
He's in South Korea. South Korea.
Yes.
We didn't have this on the list to talk about, but did you hear that North Korea is interested? I don't know how you can be interested. It sounds like, do you want the shrimp or do you want the pasta? Like, they're interested in threatening to strike on Guam. What did Guam do to anybody? Why are we going after Guam?
Wait, why? I'm thinking about going to Guam in Chuseok, the Thanksgiving for Korea.
Let's see. North Korea is threatens strike on Guam, according to CNN. North Korea's military is examining the operational plan to strike areas around Guam with medium to long-range strategic ballistic missiles.
So areas around Guam.
So you're saying there's a chance
around
you won't
the island, or
you'll have to go for Thanksgiving and find out, I guess. But why Guam? I get Guam is like this small, tiny little island, but come on, why?
Isn't there a naval base or Air Force base in Guam?
Well,
I know it's part of.
I had uncles that served in the wars, and they were stationed in Guam for a period of time. So I mean, I know that there's military presence there, but it's Guam. I mean, attack South Korea.
There we go.
Attack Japan, China, something else that's actually going to make a statement. Don't go after Guam.
Again, I'm in South Korea. Don't attack South Korea if you're listening to this.
No, obviously not, yes. We want to say a special hello to Kim Jong-un, our number 1 rated subscriber and listener. We appreciate your time, sir. Go America, but we appreciate you.
No, but I think it's just a show of force. That's the thing. North Korea and the U.S. are still like two little kids trying to show which one has the better guns. And North Korea is trying to imitate the force of the U.S. Army. So, but they're failing at it. That's pretty much why.
I mean, America and North Korea are basically in this game of, mine's bigger than yours, basically.
Pretty much. And we know who's bigger.
I don't know if we do, actually. I don't want to get into that.
We don't.
I don't want to get
No.
I'm not even going to get into that mental thoughts or pictures. You at home, you can figure that out for yourself. Wow. All right. Transitioning to something a little bit happier, or maybe not. So the happiest place on Earth continues to be the most controlling place on Earth. Disney, have you heard this, Landy? Disney is planning to end their deal with Netflix to launch their own streaming service. So all the Disney films and movies and shows and all that are on Netflix are going to be yanked off starting at the end of 2019. So that way Disney can launch their own streaming service. Smart move by Disney?
It's a crappy move by Disney. I have to pay for 2 streaming services now. I don't want to do that.
Do you watch mostly Disney things on Netflix, or what do you do? I don't honestly know if I think I've watched Moana.
Netflix movies.
That's all I've really
Moana,
watched.
Yeah, but there's there's a few others there.
Well, yeah, obviously. But the sad part about this though is that Netflix secured this deal with Disney back in 2012. And unfortunately, it really hasn't only taken off except for the last year. So, in a sense, Netflix isn't losing out on a lot because they have been basically pussyfooting around for 5 years. But still, the fact that Disney... we all know that we might as well name it to the United States of Disney because they're going to just buy America. Disney is just going to continue dominating every single thing that we can do. They own ESPN. They own... everything. It's ridiculous, but
isn't that why Walt Disney created Disney anyway?
Probably just to be this empire, basically.
Exactly.
It makes sense why they bought Star Wars too. But Disney apparently is buying most of BAMTech as well, helping to develop everything, and it says it will also launch an ESPN streaming service in the near future as well. Wow. Apparently, according to the article... Oh, go ahead.
I just can't see Disney and ESPN together. It's just like
I know, it's strange.
Sports and then
even for me too. I played at a soccer tournament at the ESPN Wide World of Sports up in Orlando, a part of Disney, and it was really strange seeing Mickey and Minnie while I'm also trying to go and prepare to play an international soccer match. It was really strange. Didn't really get me hyped up to play soccer, I'm not going to lie.
I don't think anything would for that.
No, unfortunately not. So, yeah, the Disney-branded streaming service will be the exclusive home in the U.S. for subscription video on-demand viewing. It will kick off with films including Toy Story 4 and the sequel to Frozen as well. Original movies, TV shows, and short-form content will be added to the service, and it will be filled out with older movies from Disney and Pixar's catalog and shows from Disney's TV channels.
Yeah, no, I think, again, it's pretty much a power move. Control more of the market, and, well, I guess I'll have to subscribe to something else.
Guess so.
That's another subscription for my credit card. Yay!
If you want to help Landy pay off his subscription services, you can send that. His banking routing number is
222 652 555.
I like it. Oh my gosh. Do you have any other things you want to talk about entertainment-wise, Landy? I've done a majority of the content curation for these first 3 bits, but do you have anything else you want to talk about?
No, not really. We can just continue on.
Continue right along. I did have one more thing I wanted to ask you about before we jumped into the next thing.
Yes.
You follow Game of Thrones, correct?
Yes, I do.
So I've never watched a second of Game of Thrones in my life. Everybody that I've heard is either like, I love it, or it's awful. I heard there's a lot of sex and dragons. So if you're into that sort of thing...
We should stop this show right now, and I don't think we should talk ever again. So, sorry, guys. I'm out. I'm out.
So the Public House is already looking for a new co-host. We've been at this for 15, 20 minutes, and we already have lost one half of Baxter and Landy.
Yeah, pretty much. I have watched the show ever since its inception, and I'm so happy.
Sorry. Another reference. Well, did you hear that there are apparently hackers that have been releasing information about upcoming episodes that are now asking for ransom money to stop releasing information?
I know. They got like 1.5 terabyte of information from HBO, and they're releasing pretty much anything that can get their hands on.
What world do we live in that people actually will lose their damn minds because their favorite TV show is getting leaked ahead of time? Really? Hey, that's the biggest problem we have right now in this country?
We don't like spoilers, especially of Game of Thrones.
Everybody dies.
Yes, that's what I keep saying. So
you're welcome.
Okay. I like spoilers. I like to know what's going to happen before it happens, so I'm not surprised.
I don't want a spoiler unless it's on the back of my car.
That okay. No, but yes, they are asking, I think, for $2 or $5 million before they release.
A bit of a range, either $2 or $5 million, whatever
between $2 and $5 million.
Okay, let's just settle on 3.5 and call it a day.
4.
Whatever.
4 million.
4. Yeah. I went to college.
And they have until Wednesday. Actually, tomorrow for you. Today.
So the show's coming out on Wednesday. So when you're listening to this show here today on Wednesday, yes, then it will be out today.
Perfect.
So stay tuned and let us know. What did you say? Are you a fan of spoilers? Like for me, like I will not follow my favorite show's social media accounts until after I've been caught up on like a show. Like I won't.
No, I don't mind spoilers. I welcome them.
I like the suspense. It's the little things in life for me. Like, I did not follow Grey's Anatomy on any platform because we were binge watching everything on Netflix to get caught up to, like, season 43 or whatever they're on now, finally. So I refused to, like, and we went to the fact of, like, when we would turn the TV on to watch a show after Grey's Anatomy on ABC, that we would, like, mute and look away from the TV so we didn't catch the tail end and maybe be revealed that a character was dead or something else had happened because we were still like 5 seasons back. Like my wife and I take extreme.
They keep killing characters every episode.
What is the infatuation?
That's what they do.
People?
That's what they do. They either kill them or they send them away to Switzerland.
Yeah. Dr. Yang. I miss Dr. Yang.
I miss Dr. Yang.
Twisted Sisters for life.
Yes.
We'll have to spend more time talking about Grey's Anatomy. I didn't realize that you were a Grey's Anatomy lover.
She's her person, man. She lost her 2 persons.
She do her persons, personi, persi.
People. She lost her 2 people. Yeah, that's weird though. It's a weird term. Anyway, you know what I mean.
Yes. Who's your favorite current character on Grey's Anatomy?
Who is my favorite character? Really, I think it's always been Grey. Always.
She's just a boss. I've seen her in literally nothing else, though. Does she only just ride the Grey's Anatomy coattails? Has she been in anything else?
She's been in a couple things, but I think Grey's Anatomy is her, like, the pinnacle of her career. So, that's... she's riding that train until it's done. It's got no more fuel. So... hopefully they won't kill her off. If they kill her off, I'm done watching the show.
She's almost died like 43 times.
Hey, 43 seasons.
Yeah, keep it going. I think it's actually like 13, but still. Who knows? We
13,
we should do a Grey's Anatomy like favorite characters power rankings at some point and save that for a future
episode. Yes,
like
let's
that.
do that.
Add
That
that
sounds
to the-
great, actually.
We'll add that.
Let's make a list.
Yes.
Check it twice.
I like it. Let us know who your favorite Grey's Anatomy person is. We'd love to hear about it. At Baxter Colburn, at Public Landy on Twitter. Or find us on Facebook. Public Landy. Find us. All right, so I want to do a segment called Words That Sound Like Bad Words But Are Actually Good. Except I realized, Landy, that one of our 2 words today, unless you have another word that I don't know about, is actually a bad word.
Oh, it is?
It is one of the 2 words.
Oh. I'm excited to find out which one.
So our two words this week, and we definitely encourage you to send us other words that you think they sound like a bad word, but might actually not be. Do you want to hear the bad word first, or do you want to go to the other word first?
I want to guess which one is the bad word.
So the 2 words are philanderer and finagle. Finagle. Wow. Philanderer and finagle. Which 2?
Finagle. We talked about finagle, right? So that's the good word.
I hope.
And then philanderer. Yeah.
Philanderer.
Oh, I've heard that word before. People have called me that. Philanderer. I've heard that word before.
Philandrier. See, your name is built into it.
How do you how do you spell it?
Philanderer.
Philanderer.
Philanderer. Philanderer.
Philanderer. There we go. Man who is readily or frequently oh wow.
There you go.
Okay.
So philanderer.
Oh,
I thought
Lord.
this was a different.
Yep.
I thought this meant something else. I thought. Why did I'm trying to think of the word that I was trying to associate this with now. I don't know. Anyway, a philanderer, for those that don't know, is a man who readily or frequently enters into casual sexual relationships with women, or a womanizer.
I am not this person.
He was known as a philanderer. Don't even lie.
I was never this person. I don't know what people
right.
are talking about.
We don't call Landy Bill Clinton Godines for any other reason, folks.
Oh, I'm not. I'm really not. I'm a good boy.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So the other word, finagle. I talked to you about finagle. So finagle means to obtain something by devious or dishonest means, act in a devious or dishonest manner. Finagle. Ted attended all the football games he could finagle tickets for. Damn Ted. Finagling football tickets.
Oh, that's a verb, right?
Finagle is a verb, yes. Informal.
Okay.
It's from the it's from the old French of fournir.
Wow.
Fournir.
Fournir.
Yes. Finagle hasn't been popular until the early 2000s. Fun fact.
Wow. I like finagle more. It's I don't know, it just sounds it rolls off your tongue.
It is. Finagle. Well, it's finagle. I thought it was finagle. It's finagle. Finagle. Yes.
Finagle.
Do you have any other words, Landy, that you thought sounded like a bad word, but actually were good? Since we kind of went 1 for 2 with philanderer.
Cockchafer. Cockchafer.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
The cockchafer is a large beetle native to Europe.
How do you spell that?
Cockchafer. I think it's Schaefer or Chaffer. Yeah, Schaefer.
Yeah.
Schaefer.
Cockchafer. Not Coachella. Cockchafer.
No, Coachella. No, cockchafer.
Huh. The cockchafer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Called it's the June bug or the doodle bug. That's what.
Yes.
It is. Oh.
It's just yeah. But it looks like it. It's just a different name. Yeah.
Yeah, the cockchafer.
Cockchafer.
Boy, oh boy.
And
no,
there's also a dream hole.
Dream hole. What is a dream hole?
Dream hole is a small slit or opening made in the wall of a building to let in sunlight or fresh air.
Huh. Interesting. Yeah. Like on purpose, or somebody like took a saw to the wall?
I think.
Like, is window a dream hole?
No. I think it's just a small hole, small opening in the wall. I guess I don't know. Modern architecture is weird. So
strange. I've never heard of that before.
There's also a fanny blower.
Where are you getting these words?
I'm gonna send you that.
Landy struck the gold mine of words that sound like they're bad words but are actually good. Oh my god!
Fanny blower. I'm like,
what?
It's
what's a fanny blower?
Sounds beautiful. Fanny blower is
it sounds like something I.
119. It's industrial slang and used in scissors grinding industry. Yeah.
Huh. It sounds like something that would be like in like an as seen on TV commercial. Like, you can get the fanny blower. Like,
I know, exactly.
It's a
fan,
one of those weird but it also helps you blow dry
infomercials.
Your hair. Yeah.
Oh Lord.
What?
I got another one. Fartlek.
Fartlek. What is a fartlek?
Yeah. It's a form of athletic training in which intervals of intensive and much less strenuous exercise are alternated.
Huh.
It's a fartlek.
There's also the age-old farkle as well too. The common
farkle.
Farkle.
Yes. Let's farkle.
Yes. It's a common dice game that can be purchased at any local store, basically.
I don't think I should say this one on the radio.
That's probably a good idea then. If you're questioning saying it, I don't think you should say it.
If it's me questioning it, I definitely shouldn't say it.
Right. I mean, we could also talk about Djibouti as well too.
Djibouti.
For those that don't know, Djibouti is a country. Yes, I'm not talking about my booty. I'm talking about Djibouti. Yeah, Djibouti is actually a country. I just had a friend of mine come back from spending time in Djibouti.
Wow.
I know. It's always hard, too, because people that talk about Djibouti are, like, super serious, and you cannot laugh because they're trying to be like, yeah, like, the people there were really great. We really got to know each other really well. I was like, I'm sorry, where were you? You're like, Djibouti. Wow. I'm like, okay.
Excuse me?
Yeah, sorry. Like, excuse me, I am a married man. You were nowhere around Djibouti. Get out of here. Anyway.
Don't even.
So there you go. That has been this edition of Words That Sound Like Bad Words That Are Actually Good.
Hope you enjoyed it. I know I did.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, before we go, we might do this occasionally on the show where we talk about, we give you a travel recommendation. I don't know what what's a trackle? A trackle is, that's another word.
Let me look for that.
How would you spell trackle? 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 Maybe 2 L's? Trackle?
Yeah, trackle. Oh, it's an actual thing. Trackle was an online service that enabled users to track what they cared about.
Trackle
on the web. Wow, good
You're
job.
Welcome. Wow.
It also means just going with, or to just go with something, to like pretty much go with the flow.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Anyway, we're going to do segments from time to time with travel recommendations. And for those that follow Landy on social media, you know that he was just in Vietnam. And we were there for, 6 days? 5 days? Something like that?
7 days? 7 days. I was there for 7 days.
7 days and 6 nights, something like that. So
7
Landy,
days in heaven.
There you go, Vietnam. I always got the weirdest looks when I would talk to people. It'd be like, yeah, I've got a friend who's over in Vietnam who's in Vietnam right now, and they'd give me weird looks. I'm like, the war is over, guys. Like, chill. So.
Yeah, no. It's completely different than what people would expect. So the country is full of. So what?
No, I was going to say. So tell me why should we travel? Why should people travel to Vietnam?
Oh, well, if you like a little bit of adrenaline, you can ride a bike in Hanoi and probably die from an accident. But hey, no, really. I loved that. I loved every minute of it. The food is amazing. My digestive system has never been more happy in Asia. The food is great. The people are welcoming and warm. The places to travel are abound. There's so many. You can go to Hanoi. You can go to Halong Bay. You can go to Sapa, which is in the mountains. Halong Bay is by the coast. You can go to Da Nang and Hoi An, which are a little bit south of Hanoi, and it's also a beach area, and it's beautiful. You can go to Saigon, Ho Chi Minh. There's so many places to travel in Vietnam, and I kid you not, you will love every second. In the summer is incredibly hot, so if you are not from Florida or California,
or Texas,
you're gonna have or Texas, yeah, or Arizona, really, any hot area, you will probably have. If you're not from the South, you're gonna have a nice time there. If you are from the South, you're going to have a fantastic time there. And I do recommend going to Vietnam, either in spring or late summer. Those are the best times. Avoid the rainy season. But definitely one of my top places to travel to, which I'm planning to go again next year. So
wow. There you go. So those are your reasons to go travel to Vietnam now, post World War II.
Yes,
definitely sounding like a good place to go. I've never been. Trying to get my geography. I've never been east of Ireland in the world, but I have. I've been to England. I've been to England, Ireland, and Wales, but that's as far east as I've ever gone, and I've never been west of California.
I've never been east of
Florida. I've never been to Asia.
There you go. So that's what you're trying to say.
There you go. In all of this, I'm telling you, I've never been to Asia.
Yeah, pretty much. I've been, just Asia and America. I haven't been to Europe yet, which I'm planning to go in 2 years. We're planning a family vacation, so I'm excited about that.
I want to go. Can I? How do I get involved in the family vacation?
2019. You have to be family, which you already are.
Hey! Well
we're gonna go for maybe a month or two, depending on how well I plan.
My wife wants to go to Italy, so I can work that into the budget.
Oh, we can meet in Italy. There you go.
We can do a live broadcast of the public house from the Pantheon. No, that's Greece. From the Colosseum. There we go.
I will bring my microphone.
Landy's walking around Rome with his microphone. Donde está Baxter? Like, I don't know. I'm in the Colosseum, Landy.
Ma che cosa? Dove stai?
Baba the boop. Microphone, no?
Papa poopy. Let's not get Peter involved in this.
All right. So, Landy, this has been a joy. This has been a treat and something that's been many, many years in the making. You and I have been friends for longer than most people have been alive. No, that's not true. We've been friends for a long time, though, depending on when you were born.
Yes.
But
8 years.
8 years, 9 years?
9 years? Almost 9 years? 2014, 15, no? Yeah. What? 2016.
Today, it's 2017.
So 10 years.
It's 10 years. 10
years. Oh.
I met you when I was 15.
And I was 16.
See? Right? Yeah, so 10 years. Wow. Happy 10-year anniversary, Landy.
Wow, happy 10 years anniversary, Bax. I love you.
I love you, too. And we love all of you listeners, too. I said I love you. I love you. What do you want me to say? You stuttered there. You took a break. Te amo. You happy?
There you go. Attaboy.
Perfect.
Attaboy.
Oh my gosh. Well, a special thanks to all of you for taking time out of your day to tune into the Public House. He's Landy Godines. I'm Baxter Colburn. A special thanks to Public House Media for putting up with us and letting us talk about everything from the Obamas to Taylor Swift's butt to finagling Philanderers. So we get after you here on the Public House, and we want to hear from you. So if any part of today's show struck a chord, we'd love to hear about it. You can find me on Twitter at Baxter Colburn and at Public Landy. Landy, if you want to find him. Or you can find us on our own separate Facebook pages, Baxter, Colburn, or Landy, Godines. We're there for you. Let us know your thoughts about anything we talked about on the show today. We'd love to hear from you. And we hope to bring this to you again at the same time, same place, next Wednesday, of course, here on the Public House Media. Go to their website, thephmedia.com, and like them on Facebook, Public House Media, for all the latest news and episodes from our shows and others as well around the Public House Media world. Landy, any final thoughts, sir?
Thank you guys for listening. I appreciate that you have taken your time to listen to us rumble about random subjects, and get ready because I'm sure there's going to be more in the future.
It's coming. We got much more in store for you.
Thank you, Bax, for this opportunity, and let's have some fun with this, shall we?
Looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. For Landy Godines, I am Baxter Colburn saying we'll see you guys next time on the Public House. Thanks for listening.